I'm Wendy Kopp, the founder and CEO of Teach for America. I started Teach for America in 1989 as a senior at Princeton University because I was struck by the vast educational disparities in our country, and I thought that college seniors should be just as aggressively recruited to teach in urban and rural schools as we were being recruited at the time to work on Wall Street. Back then, the prevailing notion, backed up by all the research at the time, was that students' socioeconomic backgrounds determined their educational outcomes. Today, we're surrounded by hundreds of examples of not only teachers, but also whole schools that are putting kids growing up in poverty on a trajectory to graduate from college at much the same pace as kids from wealthier backgrounds. And we're even seeing whole school systems that many had given up on 5 or 10 years ago make dramatic system-level changes that are meaningful for kids. So the question now is not whether it's possible to deliver an education that makes a meaningful difference for kids in poverty, but rather how we create more of it. We have discovered that wherever we see truly meaningful change for kids, we also find transformational leaders, individuals with rare leadership ability who believe so deeply in their students that they stand up and act boldly on their behalf. This is true at the classroom level, where teachers like Megan Brousseau called upon her 9th grade students in the South Bronx to make history by charging them with taking and passing the New York State Regents biology exam, for example. It is true at the school level, where transformational schools are led by extraordinary leaders, people like KIPP founders Mike Feinberg and Dave Levin, and now so many others who lead with the convictions and experience that come from being transformational teachers. And it is true at the system level, where leaders like Colorado State Senator Michael Johnston, Tennessee State Commissioner of Education Kevin Huffman, and D.C. Schools Chancellor Kaya Henderson are leading, advocating, and influencing policy and practice from all levels, grounded in the knowledge that kids growing up in poverty can achieve at the highest levels if given the right educational opportunities. These leaders and many, many others, many who came through Teach for America, are in and around so many of the transformational educational changes sweeping the country from Newark to New Orleans, from Washington, D.C. to Oakland, California. Teach for America's mission is to build the movement to eliminate educational inequity by developing exactly such leaders. We do so by recruiting a diverse group of college graduates with a record of achievement to commit 2 years to teach in low-income urban and rural areas. We then invest in their training and support to help ensure that they have a positive impact on the children they serve. Beyond these 2 years, we increase the impact of our alumni as a force for change by fostering the community among them and accelerating their leadership in education, in policy, politics, and advocacy, and in social and educational innovation. Today, 9,000 Teach for America Corps members are teaching across 43 urban and rural regions across the country, while thousands of alumni work alongside them from inside and outside of schools to champion fundamental change. The most salient lesson of our work over the last 2 decades is that we can solve the problem of educational inequity. We can realize the vision that unites everyone at Teach for America, the vision that one day all children will have the opportunity to attain an excellent education. The only question is whether enough of our nation's most promising future leaders will step up and lead us to this day. Our supporters are helping us to ensure that the answer to that question is yes. We hope that you will join us.